85 Flashback Edin Džeko is here. He's a little bit expensive, I can't lie, but he does have a pretty good card, so we're going to put him into a team today, and we're going to review him. Are you in need of coins for FC26? U7Buy provides the safest, cheapest, and most reliable place to get your coins in FC26. And you don't just have to take my word for it, plenty of big creators are using U7Buy. And if that's not enough for you, also go and check out the reviews, which they have over 40,000 of. And don't forget to use code VIPER at checkout to get 8% off every single order. So guys, once again, if you're enjoying the content and you appreciate how quickly I get these reviews out to you, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. I think a lot of people are going to overlook this Edin Džeko. He looks quite good. 6'4", lengthy, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. He has got target forward plus and advanced forward plus for playstyles. Really, really good. Finesse silver is so good on this game. So is low driven silver. He's also got incisive, pass, technical, which is very good, and press proven. No enforcer, but press proven is really good as well. We have decided to go for an engine on him, boosting his pace up to 84. He's got very decent shooting across the board, maybe a little bit low on attack positioning and long shots, but his finishing and shot power are very good. Passing also isn't bad, 83 vision, 86 short pass, 81 long pass, and 80 curve. For his dribbling, this is where this card's a little bit interesting. Low agility and balance, which some of you might look at as a problem, but he's lengthy even with an engine applied. So he's getting 80 agility, 78 balance. He's got okay reactions, very good composure, 87 dribbling. He's got 71 interceptions, but he's got 90 head and accuracy with 78 jumping. He is 6'4". 77 stamina on a striker is more than good enough, and an 84 strength as well is pretty good. He's going to be on advanced forward plus. Let's get into a few games with him and see what he can do. Here is game 1 now coming up with 85 Flashback Edin Džeko. Let's see if he's any good. Here is Džeko's first touch of the ball here. Lays it off to our new man. Oh, nearly got that through. Doesn't feel bad for a big man in terms of dribbling. You know, technical silver is actually very good on this game, and it's going to be quite comparable, this card, in my opinion, to actually Benjamin Sesko, who's a very underrated card on this game at the moment. Get the ball into Džeko again. Nice, he's on the run there. Of course, his pace isn't going to be good enough to, like, run in behind. I totally submit to that. Ooh, nearly. I'm trying to utilise his strength up against this guy's centre-backs. This guy's got a really good team, so it is going to be a really good test. To Džeko again. Seems to pick up really good positions, even on that advanced forward there. He's in, but he's offside, sadly. That was a good run from him, though. Good chance. Džeko. Bit of press proven. No, that was too much for him there. Into Džeko. Nice. Back into the big man, too. Good dribbling again. His dribbling doesn't feel bad, you know. Like, actually, his dribbling isn't bad. And I've not gone up to him here. He should be winning this. Yeah, I mean, it's uncontested, right? But being 6'4", he is going to do quite well in the air, even with the low jumping that he's got. Nice. Džeko again on the ball here. Haven't really seen too much of him yet. Here he goes. Edin Džeko should be scoring that. Yeah, that's a really good finish. Into Džeko again here. I kind of wish he had Enforcer, if I'm honest. But he has actually been decent so far. Good touch. There you go with the pace. Doesn't really have a lot of it. So he's not going to be able to run in behind there, which is a little bit disappointing. He's going to be a kind of player that you get the ball into the feet. Try and turn if you can. Release it and then get the ball back into him because he's a very clinical finisher. I'm not going up to him here and see if he can win it up against Kanate. No, he's not that good in the air then. Don't trust him in the air that much. Even though he is 6'4", he's not going to do crazy things for you in the air just because, you know, he doesn't have aerial fortress or anything. I also don't really like pinging the ball up to him just because he doesn't really feel that strong considering his height. Džeko on the ball again here. Can he play in our icon? Yes, he can. That's a really good pass, actually. Off the post. That was good work from Džeko there, though. Into Edin again here. He doesn't feel super lengthy. And there you go, guys. Not super strong there either. I expect a bit more physical from him, even though he is up against Kanate. Džeko. He could be in here. Edin Džeko's in. Oh! It's a good finish, guys. If you can get him in on goal, he is a really good finisher. I don't know who your striker is, right? But this card, in front of goal, very good. And it's not just because he's got good finishing. It's actually because he has got all of the shooting play styles that you kind of want. Well, the two that you do want with finesse and also low driven. With that 5-star weak foot as well, he is quite hard to stop. He's won that as well for us there. That was quite nice from him. We're actually going to whip it into him here too. See what he can do. Go on, Džeko. Wow. He's not very good in the air, and he's not super physical, is what I found. Yep, easy for him there. Okay, so he's decent in the air. He's decent. Not brilliant, but he is okay. He's on a hat-trick here too. Edin Džeko. There's the finesse shot. That's going to be a hat-trick for him. Very nice. What I will say is this isn't going to be everyone's striker, but he is one of them kind of players. He's a big man that has got decent dribbling. That is what I'll say about him. He's a big man that actually can dribble. And whilst press proven doesn't feel great on him, if I'm being honest, he does have good quality, right? He's a killer in front of goal, is what I would say. Bit of press proven here, please. Nice from Džeko. Unlucky again. There you get to see that his dribbling isn't perfect. It's good, and if you get a bit of a run on the technical, very decent, but overall, his dribbling's a little bit inconsistent. Even though I like it for a big man, it is a little bit inconsistent. He has been good in this game, though, and here we go again with him. Dribbling okay there. Back into him, too. Ooh, there you get to see it again. In them kind of angles there, his technical doesn't feel very good. You need a little bit of space to be able to drive into to really utilise his technical silver, but he has been good. He has been good. Good run there from Džeko. Good run from Džeko. There's the technical. I told you guys, in a good angle, he can technical dribble really decently. That was unlucky. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Džeko. Unlucky again there. I didn't put enough power on it. But the things that I really like about him is his dribbling isn't terrible for a big man. His technical dribbling does sometimes leave a little bit to be desired, but for the most part, it's decent. I just love his shooting. I absolutely love his shooting. This has been such a sweaty game, by the way. Džeko again there on the run. We are going to play a lock into him. Here he goes, Edin Džeko. Very nice. Very nice. Unlucky not to score there. That 5-star weak foot is really nice to have when you're in the box too. Nice, Džeko. That's nice. Good bit of hold up there. Here he goes. He's actually in here. He's lacking his stamina a little bit. Here goes Edin Džeko. That's so poor from me. That's so poor. Alright guys, review in on Edin Džeko's 85 rated flashback. This is a really interesting card because he's not perfect. Absolutely, I concede that. He is not a perfect striker. There are some things that I think you're really going to like about this card that is better than probably some of the strikers that you're using. And the first thing is his playstyles, specifically his finishing playstyles. Finesse silver and low driven silver with a 5-star weak foot is very powerful on this game right now. I will admit that pace is very important on this game. And he does have lengthy, which is nice, even with an engine. But he doesn't have rapid or quick step, understandably. And that is a bit of a problem when you consider some of the other strikers on the game, right? If we just go and take a look at a few gold strikers. Also, that icon that I've got, right wing, is probably a bit faster. And in that regard, probably a little bit better in that sense. I'll try to put that on gold there. Whatever, let's just go to striker. Let's go and take a look. So, obviously, you've got your icons, whatever. If you've got any of them, they're obviously going to be better. Is Isaac better than him? Yes, absolutely. Is Martinez? Arguable, in my opinion. Peugeot probably is. Wilson definitely is. Osimhen, arguable again because he has got rapid. But what I will say here is Osimhen doesn't have finesse or low-driven silver, which is a bit of a problem. In my opinion, Gyökeres definitely a better striker as well. Gyökeres is one of the best strikers on the game, in my opinion. But you can kind of see what I'm trying to say. Mornay is another one that I think is absolutely elite. This Džeko has got redeeming qualities, though, right? As I said, finesse silver, low-driven silver, really nice. The 5-star weak foot also really helps that as well. He does feel slow. Bottom line, he does feel a little bit slow. And even with lengthy, it's not something that makes him feel fast, if I'm being honest. Shooting-wise, he's absolutely brilliant. I loved his shooting. Once again, the playstyle's really coming up trumps there. And the 5-star weak foot. His passing is okay. It's not brilliant. His incisive silver is okay. And he's got decent passing for that kind of hold-up striker role. And I can't really say anything more than that. His passing is just okay. Dribbling. This is a really interesting one. Sometimes feels really clunky. And other times, you'll be surprised by how good he feels on the ball. Very inconsistent technical silver. Very inconsistent press proven. I think I would have much preferred if he had... What is this called down here again? Enforcer. I think that's a brilliant playstyle for kind of hold-up strikers. But his dribbling is kind of good, but also kind of bad at the same time. Good for a 6'4" man. That's what I'll say. But don't expect it to be absolutely outrageous. It is at times, but not very often, if I'm being honest. For his physicals, I found him decent in the air. More so carried by the fact he's 6'4" than his jumping. His stamina is good. and his strength is a little bit disappointing. Now, I like him just because of how clinical he is, but this card might not be for everyone. It just kind of depends on how much you value finishing, and if you want a killer in front of goal, this Džeko is a great option. Let me know what you think to this card down below, and yeah, strange card, a very, very strange card.